Cool. Good morning. Good morning. It's Sunday morning at 8 here on my computer in Port Elliot, South Australia. And it is the 30th of January for the daily LENORMAND card spread reading. And I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, bringing it to you from, home. Here we are. It is a Sunday morning. The brain takes a little bit longer to get kicking into gear. And good rising to you too, Lily. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? And thank you for the blessings. So where I'm streaming to is my YouTube channel, Facebook profile, my page, mytimetv.live, and I'm also streaming into the Body Soul app. That is, I better just double check that. Excuse me, I'm just going to bring it up on I had a bit of trouble this morning with my Google trying to sign in. I was signing in as a business page, not the personal, certain things that happen on a computer that are a pain in the butt when you're trying to get set up and in a hurry as well. And there we go. I am live on the Body Soul app. I just needed to check that. So it's wonderful to have you here. So Carol, good morning to you. Oops, and turn that. You can hear that as I monitor my iPad, because one of the things with the Body Soul app, it's not a feed into the stream like I'm able to put your names up there like this with Carol's and with Sandra's. Good morning to you too. Now I'm going to switch over to the cards, the display, the spread. So here, even my words are getting mixed up. I've been reading a lot, so lots of words do go through the head, and it really does sometimes create a jumble. And I'm working on a puzzle book later, so let's see what words present there. Here is the card spread. Now I am using the Pixie. I'll put the cover up. The Pixie's Astounding LENORMAND by Edmund Zabrowski. Now this is a tin. You'll hear that. It is actually a tin. So it's quite a nifty little setup. Without tipping the rest of the cards out, I'll just show you the back. And you might want to purchase those yourself. Take a snapshot if you can and do a search for it. I don't know whether I got them on Amazon or whether I got them by some other factor. But they're a very handy size. As you can tell, the cards fit in the box and there's my hand. So it's actually very easy to shuffle these ones, I might add. So now, tune into your psychic senses, tune into your intuition, tune into your gut feeling. Whatever messages you feel you are receiving from these cards as I'm reading through the spread, as I'm going through my sort of explanation of them. I haven't looked at them as such before I came online. I just lay them out and then I go off and do other things so that I'm fresh seeing them with fresh new eyes as I'm giving you the reading as well. So I've just got it in this design. It was sort of almost like it wanted to be like that, but I did scrunch it up for the photo actually, because it's funny how sometimes even just the design of the spread creates a picture in the mind that brings forward something that's oh, I like that type of thing. And you've got feelings or something that tweaks in your mind as far as, oh, that feels like, and you get the bit of a different slant on the message. So if that's happening for you too, just accept. So with your spiritual guidance in how you're receiving the messages, some stuff, as I'm explaining, you won't need to, you won't remember or anything, and other stuff you will. And it's all as it's meant to be. So what we've got in this top layer is the mice and the anchor. And we have the crossroads, the child, and the tower. So that's actually quite interesting. I'm just trying to feel into what the message is for me in this. It's quite a mix, actually. Very interesting. Do you know, I'm not getting much of a coherence in it. It feels like a bit of a mishmash. So maybe that's what it's indicating for our day-to-day is the mishmash. I'm just going to read them from left to right as we go, like we are doing a zigzag pathway. It just feels like it needs to be read that way. So here we are with the crossroads. So that's where we're going to start. There's something, something that's coming up today, and right from the start of it, I might add, I'm feeling that this is almost a little bit of the timeline that we're working with, in having it like a big M or a zigzag path, like you might do a sailing course, or setting your course wherever you're going. It can be that type of a zigzaggy thing. Here we are with our crossroads. We're starting off with, here's the decision for the day. Now, what are we going to do? So, number one, we're choosing something. So we're having to make a choice. And whatever that is for you in that start of the day, you might go and have breakfast. Could even be as simple as, what am I going to have for breakfast? I think it is a little bit deeper than that for today. What's your main task for the day? What are you choosing to do? Where are you choosing to go? Could literally be that you're going on a road trip, just having a day out for the old-fashioned Sunday drive, which is what we used to do as a family. And that was usually after church, a couple of church services, because Dad was a lay preacher. And, you could go the left or the right, whichever way you choose with this. So trust which your direction is showing you that you're needing to be going, the spiritual connection, what your guides are telling you, and that inner gut feeling. So follow your path, go which way you feel most strongly you're needing to shift, go for that drive on as the crossroads. We're moving up then into the mice. The mice are heading into, oh, good heavens, I've got a troll on a Sunday. Oh, I suppose some places it's Saturday night, isn't it? With the mice, technically in the LENORMAND, they are actually sort of considered the little thieves of the pack, and they'll go in and take. And in this instance, they certainly are having a feast on whatever is on the table. What chance they can take, they will take it. So maybe it is that what you're being shown today is take that road that feels right, and it could be that you are taking the best opportunity that you can, and what resources are around you that you're needing to be using them. But I would suggest it could be an awareness. Look, make sure you are actually asking permission first. Make sure that others know that you are around, rather than surprising them and having them think that you're stealing stuff, that you're in there to just nick without, it's the assumption. It's the taking for granted, that type of thing as well, is what I'm feeling there. So certainly ask permission first and make sure people are aware that, look, you've left this around. Do you mind? Can I use this? A good instance yesterday was he had an absolutely lovely day up at the Bel Air National Park. It was my daughter's 40th birthday, and we had a lovely lunch that was shared with family. And it was just so natural. At the end of it, there was plenty of food left. There was still some food left over, so I was able to bring home a couple of boxes of leftover sandwiches to have. That's what a nice easy tea. So I ended up, or dinner, if you say the fancy words for your brekkie, lunch and dinner. To me, that was always fancy words. We just called it breakfast, lunch and tea. Good morning, Keza. Lovely to have you here. And gee, we've got 2 trolls. Do ignore those messages. I must go into my Facebook and go and do the reporting and the banning and all that. If you see them, certainly do the same. It's the 3 dots on the right-hand side, or hold your finger on if it's a mobile phone, and you'll get the option to report, that sort of stuff. Well, I think it is. I don't use a mobile phone for Facebooking and stuff. So certainly do shift into that energy of saying thank you for what you're receiving too, as far as I was able to say thanks. Gee, I don't have to worry about cooking tea tonight, do I? As far as that, what gifts and resources you're actually receiving. So even though, yes, it looks a very busy card, doesn't it? But and these mice are taking advantage of what resources are there. So make sure you say awareness, and that you're asking first, and then thank you. And then we're moving into the child card. Oh, wow, you've got a big day. You've got 18 beds to make. Wow. At least it's an indication of having 18 beds, Keza, that there is a busyness happening again around accommodations, and, you know, being able to shift through and around states again, and being holiday mode for many people. That's a really good indication, isn't it? It means you're busy. It does, doesn't it? Rest afterwards. Now, with the child, the playfulness, and yeah, step into that with a little bit of playfulness, Keza. Just got that. It's just, I'm feeling that really beaut smile on the face, you know, as you're moving through your work. Treat, you know, as if playful, as if you are playing on the swing, as if you're about to climb the ladder and into a cubby house, tree house, all that, and look at the view that you'd have once you get to the top there, and the wonderful day that you're going to have. I think that's the same for all of us, the wonderful day that we're going to have. Bring in that child's playfulness. And I'm certainly going to have that, because I love doing puzzles. So I'm actually going to create a puzzle. So I'm looking forward to that. It's part of my day. So that actually does, I mean, I had that plan right from the start before I even laid the cards out. So aren't they just so spot on with how predictive they can be sometimes? And it's not that we're stepping into, look, here's the spread, I'm going to make this a truth in my day because the cards told me so. It's just that it really does confirm what we already have as an inkling of what we might be doing today, and we just go ahead and do it. By the end of the day, we'll see whether all of this does reflect that that's what we had happen, and it really does follow the energies of what we're wanting to put out there to the universe. We're bringing in that anchor next, as far as grounding the energy, really setting it into the ground. I'll just put that at that angle. Might be easier to see so that we know which one I'm talking about instead of me waving it around. And it's great. It is great, isn't it, that there's that movement around again, to be able to feel a bit freer in our travels, traveling, holidaying. And yes, you're going to dance your way around. Put on some good music as you're doing those beds. Wouldn't that be great? Absolutely. Yes, so here we are with the anchor. It is grounding us. It is holding us stable as we're moving through our day. It's giving a bit more of a, you know, the stability, a surety, so that we can know that whatever it is that we're doing, we are connecting to Mother Earth, and that we are actually holding our space and our ground at the time, so that we can keep moving on. What is it that we're doing? For you, Keza, it's making the beds and then spending some time resting after 18, I would think. And also that we are, you know, in our own zone of excellence is the word that popped into my head, but it's not saying that you have to be perfect in that excellence. It's just being the best at what you are doing at that time. And that can be any grade or value, and it doesn't matter what another's opinion of that is. It's how you're feeling as you're moving through what you're doing, and feeling so grounded in self that you can, you know, it just sparkles your magic, really, as you're being you and bringing that forward. And then what we've got then is the tower to complete that movement through the day. We're building up, we are growing and really showing. And, you know, a tower does not sit hidden in the bushes, so to speak, and it's not camouflaged by other trees around and about like a house might be. The tower is a pinnacle of what is seen, so that we're actually building up for us, you know, in our inner self, that tower, that pinnacle, that wow, I'm really feeling strong, really feeling grounded, and the foundation is strong and growing from that. From the time we first started taking steps as a baby, that's what we've been doing as our own personal self. including in that inner self. So we're just continuing on that pathway to doing that, aren't we? So feel by the end of the day that this tower, just rest in and feel your strength. Feel your shining light at the top. You might even be like a lighthouse with this one if you want to. You can put that light on the top and be that tower that is a lighthouse in whatever design you like. Do a Google on the lighthouse images, like images of the different ones, and see, wow, what sort of design you'd actually create for you in that level of difference of just being you, because each and every one of us is different, aren't we? So create that as you. So there we go. That is actually the stream. So I'm feeling that we are on that journey. We're starting with, we do make choices and we're going to be using resources. Make sure you're asking permission first. Using resources and moving through our day with absolute childlike joy. Being able to concentrate and ground in who we are even further to bring that foundation forward. Bring that foundation into really good, strong base and bring ourselves forward is what I was thinking of, and shining our light, shining our, who we are, our persona, our everything, and be that tower. Okay, so thank you for joining in with me again for our daily Lenormand card spread reading. It is a Sunday, so I'm going to leave it at that, so I'm not taking up much more of your time. So enjoy your day. Have a wonderful time in whatever you do. Make sure it's got that happiness around it that most children really exude, their joyfulness of life, their sense of adventure and exploration. It was so wonderful watching the grandkids yesterday, and just the way that they move in all innocence and explore, no fear. Oh, it's just so wonderful. So, so wonderful. So thank you for being here. And there's Keza wishing everyone a happy, wonderful day. Well, a wonderful day for everyone. So thank you. And I know she's wishing happiness too. Blessings. Each and every one of you, blessings. Be the best you that you can be. And I'll see you tomorrow around I was going to say 9 o'clock, the 8 o'clock, I hope, in Adelaide time. And namaste till then. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.